So, Haya, do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Haya, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Haya, please respond. Am I audible to you or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please put on
Ma'am,
your camera as well.
okay.
Okay, is my screen also visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Haya, have you joined from two devices? There's one more device on the waiting room with the same name Fatima only.
Ma'am, it's me, Herman. Yeah.
1 minute, I can't hear you. I'll just connect to my earphones. Okay, just give me a minute.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Haya, am
Can
I
you hear
audible?
me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I do hear you. Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please put on your camera.
Class Haya, we were doing this lesson. Okay. So, Harmeen, okay, Mustafa is also there. Mustafa, please put on your camera.
Ma'am, habitual network issues.
Yes, Mustafa, please put on your camera. Mustafa, please put on your camera if you hear me.
Ma'am, I did. I'm facing network issues.
Okay, no problem. But do you see my screen?
No, ma'am.
You don't see my screen as well. Harmeen, do you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. I can see.
Mustafa, then you have network issues if you're not able to see my screen. Yeah,
Ma'am, now I can.
okay, fine. So, children, in the last class, we started with this lesson, cubes and cube roots. So, we'll just quickly recap whatever we have studied. So we started with this lesson, cubes and cube roots. I told you the meaning of cubes is when the power is 3. That means multiplying a number with itself 3 times. Okay. Then we studied how to calculate the ones digit of the cube. So it's a similar way as we used to do in squares and square roots. It's just a similar way. Okay. Then we studied some interesting patterns. So one of the interesting pattern was that whenever you're adding consecutive odd numbers, you get the cube of that number only. Like you are adding two numbers, two odd numbers, 3 plus 5. So 3 plus 5 will give you 8, that's 2 cube. 7 plus 9 plus 11, that gives you 27, that's 3 cube. Okay, 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19 gives you 64, that's next number, that's 4 cube, right? So this was one of the patterns. Then we studied one more pattern whenever you are subtracting cubes of consecutive numbers. For example, 7 cube minus 6 cube, 12 cube minus 11 cube, 20 cube minus 10. So these are all consecutive numbers and the cubes of these numbers whenever you are subtracting, you are able to observe a pattern. Now, what is that pattern? The answer is always in this form. First, you have 1 plus the numbers that are given in the question. Like it's 7 and 6. So you'll do 7 into 6 and then at last you'll write 3. So if it's 12 minus 12 cube minus 11 cube, you'll have 1 plus 12 into 7, 12 into 11 into 3. Okay, right children? This is how you're going to do this. Next, we studied prime factorization. So prime factorization of any number, if 4 is equals to 2 into 2, so 4 cube is equals to 2 cube into 2 cube. Okay, you just put cubes in the factors also. Then is 243, how to calculate if number is a perfect cube or not. We studied the prime factorization method for that. You do the prime factorization and then you make the triplets. Okay, you should get triplets. Then next we have a smallest multiple that is a perfect cube. So how do we check these type of questions? How do we do? See, look at this question. It says that is 392 a perfect cube or not? So how do we check if a number is perfect cube or not? We do
Doing the prime factorization.
Yes, we do the prime factorization. So we'll do the prime factorization of 392. Okay, so what do I get? 2 into 1 times, 2 into 9 times, 2 into 6 times. Okay. So this is what I get. Now I am able to see that, okay, 2 is occurring 3 times, but 7 is occurring only twice. Okay, so that means is 392 a perfect cube or not?
No.
No, it's not a
Ma'am.
perfect cube. And now the question is, find the smallest natural number by which it must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube. Children, if you remember, we did this similar type of question in square and square roots also. Okay, that time the number had to be in paired format. Here the number needs to be triplet. Okay, so 7 is just, we need one more 7 to make it a perfect cube. So you will multiply with 7. So multiply 392 with 7 and whatever answer you will get, that is a perfect cube. Right? You understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, again, this is the question. 5324. First, you have to check whether it's a perfect cube or not. So, 5, 3, 2, 4, 0. First, check if it's a perfect cube or not. You divide it by 2. Again by 2.
2.
Again by 2. Now you can divide it by 3. No. 7. No. Then 8 also no. 9 also no. 11. Yes, you can divide it by 11. 605. Okay. Then can we again divide it by 11?
I'm with 5.
Yeah. Again by 11 we can do 55 times and then again by, yeah, first you can divide it by 5 also. By 5 also we can divide actually.
Okay.
5 into 1 times. Okay. Now by 11. Okay. That's our answer. Now we see that 2 is occurring 3 times. 11 is also occurring 3 times. But 5 remains a single number. So with which number should I multiply this entire number to get to make it a perfect cube?
5.
5.
With 5. Okay. So these are easy questions, right? You can do them. Again, this is the question. Find if 1188 is a perfect cube or not, and if not, find the smallest number be divided so that the quotient is a perfect cube. Now again, 1188. Let's do the prime factorization here. First by 2. Okay, now by 3. Again by 3. Now by 11. You're not getting, oh, this is 33. Okay. And now we have 11. So your this number becomes 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 11. Now children, we have just one triplet, that's 3. 2 into 2 into 11 remains as it is. So that means we'll take this entire, all these numbers we'll take. We'll take 2 also, again 2 and then 11. So 2 into 2 into 11 we'll take, and then whatever our answer is 44. And now we will divide the given number 1188. We'll divide by 44. Okay. That's how we can solve this. Next is, children, are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next is again the same question only, just the multiplication. Let's come to the exercise. Okay. So now the question is, which of the following numbers are not perfect cubes? Which of them are not perfect cubes? So how will you check? You'll do the prime factorization. I'll check one by one. So children, do one thing. Just do the alternate questions. Do the first, only the ones that I'm tick marking. First, third, and fifth. Okay, do these, and then we'll move ahead. Mustafa, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Start doing the questions, children. You have just 5 minutes because it's not tough question. It's a very simple question, just prime factorization. Do it quickly, then we'll discuss.
Okay.
Yeah, children, shall we discuss?
No, ma'am.
Please tell me, shall we
I'm
discuss?
doing the fifth one.
Okay.
And done.
Okay. So what happens over here is, you can look here now, okay? What happens over here is that first is 216. So 216, first of all, you do prime factorization. First of all, you'll do prime factorization. So you'll have 2 into 1, 0, 8, then again 2, 5, 4, 2, 7, and 3 into 1. So is it a perfect cube? Yeah. So this is how we can do, and we'll say yes. Okay. Next is 1000. So again we will do 500, 250, 125. So yes, this is also a perfect cube. And then 46656. We'll do we have how many pairs of 2? Okay, still it can be. Not by 3. See, now 263 can't further be divided by 3. So here only we get to know that this is not a perfect cube. Okay, how? Because now you know that 3 will just occur once, but still we will check further. We'll solve it completely. So this can be divided by not by 7, not by 11 also. Can it be by 13? No, by 17.
Ma'am, it will be 3 fours or 12.
Where?
Ma'am, you wrote 263.
Yeah, ma'am.
So it's 263 only. 1 second.
No, ma'am, it's 243.
Okay, fine. Yeah, it's 243. Now, again by 3. Again by 3. Yeah, this is also a perfect cube. This is also a perfect cube. Okay, next we have is question number 2. Student, look at question 2. Find the smallest number by which each of the following numbers must be multiplied so as to obtain a perfect cube. Again, it's a similar type of question as we practiced in the examples. You first do the prime factorization, and once you get the number, which is like one extra number that you want to add in the factors, that you'll write, and then we'll do it. Okay, so do 1, 3, and 5 again. Okay, children, quickly do this.
Okay, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done, and Hermine?
Ma'am, I'm doing.
Mustafa, how you've done so fast? Did you do all the factorization and all?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you writing the proper steps?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, it's required that you're writing the proper steps and all, because in your assignments also I'm noticing that you use very Shortcuts. Okay, children, from assignments, I remembered. I was checking your assignments, children. I noticed that Mustafa, one of your assignment is not clearly uploaded. Okay, whenever you're clicking pictures, make sure that you're clicking pictures very clearly. Okay, otherwise, like the pixels are very distorted and the picture becomes very blurred. So, children, click.
Ma'am, whenever I click it, whenever I click it and upload it, and then I get the check result back from you, I always see that the picture is blurred. But whenever I click it, it's not blurred. It's perfectly clear. Maybe it's the uploading process that makes it compresses the file and makes it blurred.
Okay, it might be the case. So you can do one thing. You can first make it in a document format and then upload it. Okay, because then it doesn't become blurred. Okay, first make it in a document format. So
Okay, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
okay, yeah, children. Actually, there was a little disturbance. So yeah, I was telling you. So always upload it in a document format. Okay, whenever you are uploading pictures, just try it once. Maybe it's not blurred. And secondly, Harmeen, you have uploaded the assignment PDF only. Okay, you've assigned like you uploaded the questions only. So I've re-uploaded the questions. So please check and submit the questions properly. And Harmeen, your work is very unneat. I'm not even able to understand what you're writing. You leave space. Actually, it's not unneat, but you're not leaving spaces that makes it unneat. Your writing is good. That's okay. But you need to leave spaces and write. Okay. Yeah. So children, let's have a discussion. So one by one, please tell me the solutions. Tell me the first one. Tell me the first one. Who will tell?
Ma'am, can I say?
Yes, sure. Tell us, Harmeen.
243 can be prime factorized by 3.
243 can be prime factorized by 3. Okay, how many times?
81.
Good.
Then 3. We will get 27. Again 3.
Okay.
We get 27. Again 3.
Yeah.
We get 9. Again 3. We get 3.
And then?
Again 3. We get 1.
Okay. So, is this a perfect cube?
No.
No. Then with which
We
number must we multiply?
we must multiply 243 with one more 3.
Yeah. You must multiply it with one more 3. And what's your answer?
729.
729. That's good. Next, 72. Mustafa, tell us.
Yes, ma'am. Uh, 72. You can cut that by 2 to get 36,
Okay.
and then again by 2 it becomes 18, and then again by 2 it becomes 9. Then 3, and then 3 on the thing.
Okay. So, with which number must we
So
multiply this?
multiply by 3.
Yes, with 3. So, what do you get?
Uh, ma'am, as per the question was just written like find the smallest number which should be multiplied. It's not written to
Yeah,
like
that's okay. See, but
find
uh,
answer.
but see, Mustafa, we are like practicing questions right now, so we must practice all type of questions, even if it's not given. So in your exams, you can just leave it till here only. But sometimes they can ask you in the question that tell us the number also. Okay, and it can they can also
Okay.
ask you tell us of what number is it the cube root of. They can also tell you to find the cube root of the number that you are getting. Okay, so they can see this much
Ma'am,
question will be
216.
for 1 mark. But if they are asking you more, then they can give you the same question for 3 marks, for 2 marks. So what you will get? 260.
260.
Now 100.
Ma'am, we can cut that by 2 to get 50.
Again.
Then
Now
again
by
by 2. Again by 25.
so we
Then
get
5
total
5 to 25
5.
and 5 1 to 5.
So we will multiply with one more 2 and one more 5. That means I'll multiply with 10. So my answer is 1000.
10.
Okay. One minute, children. Okay, next question we have is find the smallest number by which each of the following number must be divided to obtain a perfect cube. So do these also. Just do the alternate. Do these questions.
Ma'am, this is similar kind only.
Yeah, it's a similar kind. You just have to tell me with which number will you divide. So here you will be eliminating one extra number that you have.
Yeah.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, so children, let's discuss. So first is 81. So who will tell me for 81?
Ma'am, 81 by 3,
Okay. How many
27, then 9, then 3,
God,
then 1.
9 and 3 again. Okay, so with which number should I divide it?
3. So 27.
Yes, I must divide it by 3. So when I divide 81 by 3, what do I get? 27. So I
27.
get 27 as my answer. Okay. But actually the answer is 3 only, but I'm telling you 27 you'll get as the number which is a perfect cube. So 135 next, Hermine, tell us.
Yes, ma'am. 135 we can divide by 3.
3 how?
We get uh because
45.
the sum, yeah, 45. Then again by 3, 15.
Yeah.
We get 15. And then by 3 we get 5. Then
And
1
then 5. Okay. So now we have 5. So you must divide 135
by 5.
by 5 and we get 27 again. Okay. Now 704.
Yes, ma'am. 2 divides 704, 3, 5, 2 times. And then 2, 176, and then 2,
Okay.
88, then 2, 44, then 2, then 22, and then 2, 1, 11, and then 11 ones are left.
Okay. So we have 2 triplets for 2 and 11 is left. So we'll divide 704 by 11. You get 64.
You get 64 as answer.
Next is Parikshit makes a cuboid of plasticine of size 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter. How many such cuboids will he need to form a cube? Okay, we have this is an important question. Now, children, what do we do here? So there is a cuboid of size 5. So first of all, let's do one thing. Let's make a cuboid. One children, 1 minute, children. Just let me fix this issue. Okay, then we'll start with. Children, do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's I'm not able to solve. Let it be. I'll see to that later. We'll just come to the question only. So what does this question say? Yeah, Parikshit makes a cuboid of plasticine of size 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and 5 centimeter. So there is a cuboid like this. There's this kind of cuboid. The length is 5 centimeter, breadth is also 5 centimeter, and let's suppose the height is 2 centimeter. Okay, and now they are telling you that how many cuboids must you join to form one large cube. Okay, so do you understand the question?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me one thing, children. First of all, can you tell me how will I find the volume of this cuboid?
Um, we have to multiply length into breadth into height.
Length into breadth into height. So what's my answer?
25 into 5. 50
50.
centimeter.
25 into 2 you have, right? So that's equal to 50. Now you
50.
see the cuboid. It's actually the volume, the factors of volume. 50 are 5 into 5 into 2 only, right? Now what we do over here is we look at the missing factor over here. So one of the missing factor is 2 only. So we will take 2. One of the missing factor is 2. So we just take 2 and we multiply it with 2. So it becomes something like this. We take 2. We will take these numbers. One second, children. Children, please give me 1 minute. My OneNote is not working only. It's hanging. 1 minute, please.
Okay, ma'am.
I'll do one thing. I'll join again. By the time I'll just refresh the app. Okay, just give me a minute. I'll join again. Yes, children, do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, is my screen also visible?
No, ma'am.
My screen is not visible.
No, ma'am.
One minute, children. Children, do you still not see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Now
You
you
can
see
see.
it?
Yes, ma'am. We see. Yeah.
Okay, so turn your cameras, children. Okay, look here. So what was I telling you is, see, this was a question. We have a cuboid. So I told you, what is the volume of this cuboid? 25 into 2. So the volume becomes 50. Now, children, what do we have? What are the factors of 50? The factors of 50 are obviously 5 into 5 into 2 into 2. Now, children, what do you do over here is, you are going to take, see, to make it a cube. Now, remember one thing. Now, for a figure to be a cube, its volume will always have the factors in triplet format, right? So, if I want this to be a cube, so I will have to see, this was the original thing. This was the original thing. So I will multiply it with 1 more 5, 1 more 2. Children, do you show me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Children, do you,
ma'am. We can hear.
Yes, ma'am.
children, please respond. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. You're audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Armeen and Mustafa, please respond.
Yes, ma'am. You're audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, children, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
please,
ma'am.
You are.
please put on your camera. So, yeah, children, I was explaining you this question. I don't know, there's some network issue or what. My meeting is not running smoothly. I hope my screen is visible to you both, right?
No, ma'am.
My screen is not visible.
No, ma'am.
Children, do you still not see it?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
We can't.
1 minute, children, okay. Yes, children, let's continue with the question that we were doing. Now, so children, I'll just explain you this question again. There was a lot of confusion. Yeah, so the question is basically there is a cuboid, okay, and the cuboid has these dimensions. There is this cuboid, and the dimensions are 5, 5, and 2. Okay, so children, now we know that volume of this cuboid will be 5 into 5 into 2, that is 50 centimeter cube, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So you'll have 50 centimeter cube. Now, what do we have? Children, see, whenever you will have a cube, if you want this to make this cuboid a cube whenever you want. So remember one thing. The volume of the cube will always have factors in triplets. Okay, like the factors of 50 are 5, 5, and 2. But the factors of the volume of a cube will be in triplets only. So that means I need to change these factors and make them into triplets. So it will become 5 into 5 into 5 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, is that
Yes,
fine?
ma'am.
Now what I will do is that I take the number of, what was the question? Number of cuboids that you know. So the number of cuboids that you need is the volume of cube divided by volume of cuboid. Okay, children. So what is the volume of the cube? This much. 5 into 5 into 5 into 2 into 2 into 2. And what is the volume of the cuboid? It was 5 into 5 into 2. Right? You can cancel 2 5s. All this you can cancel. What do you have? 5 into 2 into 2. So you have 20. Right, children? Do you understand this
Yes,
question?
ma'am.
It's an important question. Please remember this whenever you will have a cube. So, for example, a cube has the side is 6 centimeter. This is a cube, and I say the side is 6 centimeter. So, what is the volume? The volume will be 6 into 6 into 6 only, right? So, why am I telling you this? I'm just telling you this to make you understand that a volume of a cube, the factors are always in the triplet format. Okay, it's always a perfect cube root. Okay, so similarly, if this is a cuboid, the dimensions are 5, 5, and 2. And if you want to make a cube out of it, so first of all, you need to make these dimensions into a triplet format. Okay, make them as a factors of perfect cube. And then you divide the volume of the cube by volume of the cuboid to get total number of cubes. Right, children? Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, good. So if you want, you can note this down. Do you want it to note it down?
I have noted.
You've noted? Okay, good. So next we come to cube roots. The next topic is cube roots. Okay. So in cube roots, what kind of questions we have? Find the cube root of 8,000. So how will you find the cube root of 8,000? Very easy. You will do the prime factorization. Okay. And now you look at the triplets. So first you have is these, then these numbers, and then these numbers. So you will have 2 into 2 into 5. So what's your answer? 20 is the answer. So cube root of 8,000 is 20. Okay, children?
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
next, in this exercise, you just have to find cube roots only. So we can do this right now only. Find the cube root of third, fourth, and fifth. Okay, so just quickly find the cube roots, then we'll discuss. Children, shall we discuss? Have you completed?
No.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, so children, let's discuss. First is 10648. So tell us the solution for this one, Mustafa.
Yes, ma'am. 10648. That'll go by 2. So 5324,
Okay.
and then again by 2, 2662. Then again by 2, 1331, and then 11, 121, and then again 11.
Your answer is under root of the cube root of 10648 is 22.
22.
Done. Next, Harmeen, tell us.
Yes,
Next
ma'am.
one.
27000, it can be divided by 2. Then 1, wait. Then again by 2. 9,
Yeah.
0, and 2.
Then
Then
not by 3. You can divide it by 5.
not by 5.
5 into how many times?
5 into 9
Yes.
gives 45. 1 will be the remaining. Then 2. Then 5. Not 5. 37.
1 minute. We did something wrong.
Ma'am, I think 18500.
That's
Instead
not
of 8,
18500. Yeah.
it should be 3, I think.
13500. Okay. Now we
Ma'am.
have
2, 6, 7, 2, 3, 9, 12. By
now we'll have
3. Ma'am, can we do this
we can
3,
have
3,
3
7?
also. We can do it by 3 also.
Then we get 1, 1, 2, then 3, 3, and 2, 5, 25,
1.
5.
Okay. This will be the prime factorization.